Hi, welcome to Clutch Talk 101. I am going to talk today about the controversy everybody's talking about that I kind of mentioned in my Cowboys Commanders reaction. Is it time to keep Dak on the bench for a little bit? I think so. I think that Cooper Rush is undefeated right now, and if he plays another week and wins again, I mean, why would you put someone in there that's been struggling and is like very injury prone now that he got his major injury? He's been very injury prone, which I don't blame him. I mean, he got his leg practically amputated off. So, I mean, I understand it. Not trying to trash Dak Prescott. He was a fourth round pick. I think he got elevated into a position that he really never belonged in because the Cowboys had an all time offensive line. Zeke was a rookie, fresh legs. They had Amari Cooper. They had Michael Gallup. Healthy. I mean, they had a uh, great team. And now that he has a limited amount of weapons, Dak isn't showing what he showed in his rookie year. Cooper Rush has been undefeated with that same exact team. He doesn't not real flashy quarterback, not quick, doesn't have an amazing arm or anything like that, but he's great at timing throws and he can see the field, I feel like, better than Dak. Dak is always trying to make a play that's not there, and that's why it seems like I feel like he's on a down slope right now. He's trying to make plays that are just not there anymore because they were there when he was in his rookie year with that offensive line and those receivers and that running back. I mean, that year he could go anywhere. Everyone was open, everyone was making plays. Now you got CD Lamb and about an 80% Zeke. And I just think this offense is rolling. Why would you take Cooper Rush out when he's been 4-0 for you? Dak's record has not been good. Yeah, he was in last year for a little bit and had was on pace for over 5,000 yards. I understand that. But we're not playing fantasy football. We're playing win-loss football. And Cooper Rush's win-loss is he's batting 1,000. I think that they should ride Cooper Rush until they have his first loss and then put Dak back in. Even though that's a super short leash and that's kind of messed up to bench someone after one game, but the Cowboys know that their future lies in Dak's hands. But why would you stymie your offense by putting another quarterback in there that's been struggling to win? That makes zero sense. Keep Cooper Rush in there until you get your first loss. People will start feeling like, oh, wait, maybe is this not the guy? People will be more willing and more excited about Dak coming back and probably would play harder and play hard for him because they know they if he loses they kind of need Dak now that the offensive player. So I think that unless Cooper Rush goes on some crazy win streak, I don't think that they should bench him. But I mean, if he plays for like 3 more games, and you lose one of them, that's the game you take him out because you did invest a lot in Dak. But overall, I think Cooper Rush is doing great. If I were the Cowboys, um, like I said, I would keep Cooper Rush until he had that first bad game. Keep Dak in, and if Dak continues to play how he's been playing with more losses than wins, I would try any way to trade him while his value is still at least a little bit high. There would be a team out there that'd be willing to trade for Dak Prescott. Trust me. And I know that's a big claim, but you can't tell me the Cowboys don't look better with Cooper Rush playing. That's it's kind of obvious. I mean, he looks like he's in charge of that offense. He's obviously not Tom Brady. I get that. That's the terrible comparison because one's the GOAT, one's a backup quarterback. But Cooper Rush's skill set and the way he plays quarterback is kind of similar to Tom Brady. He goes through every progression. He has patience in the pocket. He's clutch. He makes his third down throws are his best throws. I just I what I think is going to happen. and I hope it doesn't because I like Cooper Rush. But what I think is going to happen, Dak's going to come back in there, and probably this weekend, and he'll end up with a 500 record at the end of the year. Maybe one win over 500, something like that. So he's played one game so far, 4 weeks in, which means he's going to play a total of 15 games if he, or yeah, 15 games if he comes back and plays the rest of the season. With those 15 games, I foresee Dak being like 6-9, 7-8. Like honestly, he hasn't proved that he could win on the big stage in a while now, and their team has gotten worse. Keep Cooper Rush in there.